This is a review of the full person fully enclosed sauna by Steupoek. Here is the inside of the steam pod. I splash essential oil inside, so I get that benefit. Here is the pot, and it zips up, and it's super convenient. It's actually, I have it next to my bed. So it's not a huge footprint, and it reaches to about, I'm 5'7", so it reaches to the height of my chest. Yeah, it gets pretty heated in there. I use it at a level 8 or 9, and I put a towel or washcloth on the seat. Today I will not, because I have yoni steaming herbs inside of the contraption. I'll include a photo with that. And so I won't put a washcloth on the seat because I want the steam to come up. I do not steam clothed, so you totally can. But yeah, let me zip it up. Okay, I zipped it up. There's a zipper here for the little window to let steam out, and it zips pretty easily back around. And this is the zip, and so the zips are the same on the inside when you're inside. And I like to keep my zippers for the full door at the same place as the zipper for the window, because it's pretty dark in there sometimes for the most part, and so I don't ever want to have to like panic to get the zippers open. So, and I'll show you a view from the inside. Now, mind you, I am 5'7", so it can get, if you're taller, just know your knees will be squinched up. Let me put the light on. Here we go. And I'll zip it up. It's kind of tough doing it with one hand, but just so you can see what it looks like on the inside. And don't mind my clothes hanging drying, but yeah, so, and so again, like I said, keep the zippers at the same level, and there's that little tag there, so you'll always know, even if it's dark, you'll know exactly where the zippers are, right? Because there's this thing, and this is where your window zipper is, and that's where your escape hatch zipper is, because it's sealed off so the steam doesn't get out. So like sometimes you're fumbling around and you're like, so yeah, but there we go, that's open, and then boom, the door fell over me, and that's it. And that's just a view from the foot of my bed and the floor. I fill the pot full with water so I don't run out while steaming. There's the steam thingy, and that mat that they give you, definitely place that down. These are yoni steaming herbs that I put inside.
So I just got this self-contained one-person sauna. You can see the steam coming out. I just got it today. This is the initial light off. All right, there's the cooking unit. I filled it up to 2.2 liters, plugged it in, and waited approximately 20 minutes before that hose became on its way hot to the touch. It goes into the enclosure with a plastic coupling with threads on it. I push that through the enclosure and tighten that with the plastic nut provided. That makes a seal. On the inside, it's a little dark. You got a sweat mat. This is the chair provided, included. It is pretty small. I'm 6 foot, and it took me 2 times to get up. There's the steam distribution box. It goes up to the plastic fitting with the threads on it. The unpacking, really simple. The packaging was very good. I'm going to turn this off now with the provided remote right here. and then I will see what the water consumption rate is for, I was in there for 30 minutes, and I have a pretty darn good sweat. All right, it's not 5 stars, but I'm going to say 4.5 for what you're paying for. The construction looks fantastic. This steam generator is really nothing more than a large steam kettle. And we know that the Chinese and Japanese have a A1 rating on those. It took 20 minutes, I'd say, to get steam coming to that discharge hose. The window, once the zippers were flawless, the window, you can see the amount of steam that was inside. You won't see big puffs of steam, but once you're in there and you zip up, you will feel it. Like I said, I have steam, or I have sweat from my legs to my arms, the back, chest, and the head. The head was dripping down the nose just like a regular gym spa. Okay, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars, and I'll buy it again if anything's to happen with.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Look, if you want to sweat, sit at home, or you don't got somewhere to go, you want to just relax, this thing right here is a blessing. Matter of fact, let me do this right quick. It's easy to come up, very convenient. It came up and it's popped up. I was in there, man, and like I'm not a small guy. I'm 6'2", 275, and the chair hold me up perfectly fine. You see my back on now. Now, everything is very simple. Like, you know, when you it's still hot. I can't take it out. You pop it open. It had like a little rubber seal in there, and that's the level you pour your water. Got the tube, man. That's pretty simple, pretty cool, man. You just it's a screw that you lock both of them in here. That's the little part right there. It comes out with the steam. Look here. That's a good prayer closet. If you want to sit there and get all the devil chemicals out of you, trust me. I paid $159 for it. Like, you know, the taxes was like $175, but it's worth every penny. If you want to get away and just sit there and just no, I swear. But y'all, please buy this, man. Y'all will love it. Please buy this. Y'all will love it. I got nothing to fuss about.
So this is where I keep mine, in the basement, where I have my little workout stuff. I used it last night, so it's airing out, well, air out. And I have the pad right here that comes in there to keep the sweat off my feet and off of the floor. That's the actual, where the steam come out. And it zips up all the way. And then this is the little window right there, which is nice. I keep some disinfectant spray, which I use it after I clean it out. I spray it so it stays disinfected. This is a little chair that comes with it, which is very sturdy for my 212 pounds. And that's the steamer right there. And it's really nice. It's very nice. I keep that little bowl with water in there, so I'll always have water. And I absolutely love this. If you're thinking about it, get it, because it's a great, great, great investment.
All right, so I just got this product yesterday, and I just tried it out. I can tell I've already used it. It's got steam all on inside. I highly recommend this steamer if you like to take steam saunas and like the heat. It will definitely give you the heat. You can tell the moisture from me sitting in it. You have down here, you have a little steamer box that you can put essential oils in. I highly recommend eucalyptus. That opens it up, makes it easier for you to breathe and tolerate this container. Also has a little airway if you need some ventilation. I personally do not need that. I like it hot as can be. I had put a towel down. I thought maybe it could leak on the floor. Honestly though, it doesn't. This outside is still completely dry, as well as the bottom part. It connects to a little place that has the temperature for boiling the water. And it only gets to a certain temperature anyways, but it gets quite hot. But I highly recommend, definitely worth the money.
So that steam room that I bought works really well. I'm like sweating a lot, I think. Oh my God. Ooh. Definitely worth the $150.
I liked my Asian herbal hot pot under a blanket so much, I thought I'd buy a steam sauna. I've got my herbs in here, and it comes with a little remote control. And you open it up. Comes with a little chair. I'll let you know how it works.
Well, got the portable steam room to finally work. The secret to this thing is you have to weigh down the lid on the steamer to keep the steam in. That way it goes into the little port inside. But look at that steam. Boy, I'm going to use this thing later on. This is awesome.
Wow, it's very hot when you get inside. And it's so light. I have it on top of my bed now, but then when I put it down, I use it. Make sure you hydrate a lot.